I've heard that some are hesitant to come here because of the process they have to go through to get a permit, to be in the right zoning. Too many boards and commissions, maybe doing the checkoff list. And there's got to be ways to streamline some of that stuff. I mean, just
Absolutely.
even the signage laws. I mean, I think probably 3/4 of them could be administratively handled. But you make these businesses go to a professional sign company to go to a presentation. That costs money. You know,
It does.
and that's a hindrance to growth.
And I think it's that person. There's a lot of folks that come here that just don't understand the process, and just that confusion and lack of education costs time, which costs money. So if we have people that can sit with these small businesses, the mom and pops that want to open, folks that don't have an understanding of government, understandably, that's not what the business they're in. Mm-hmm. If we can help them proactively, they can do better, we can do better.
Yeah. So business in general, how much should government really be involved with the type of business? I mean, versus, as long as it's safe and it's in an environment that's legal nationally and things like that, why should we, or should we pull back on some of the harder regulations the city's doing and let the economy and the free market run with that? And just, we seem to be overburdensome and over picky here. And how do we loosen that up and untangle that? Because I keep hearing it from business people. They don't want to come here because it's too tangled up. It's too controlling. And I'm not saying have a free for all in the city. Nobody wants that. But how do we make that easier, more positive?
I think depending on the market is extremely important. I think we do have to protect our residents and the visitors that come here. There is a role there, but that it's a very fine line. And a lot of folks, it's hard to figure out what side of the line to be on sometimes because of how fine of a line it is.
Yeah.
But I'm a very big market guy. I think it's important to let the market dictate what will work, what won't work, and still not being overburdensome, but allowing that direction for the city to go. And I think one of the things that has gone back and forth, and I've heard this from great business leaders in this community, is that Myrtle Beach, for the past several years, goes back and forth on the vision versus having, I think we need to have a 50-year plan. 10 and 20-year plans, they're great. They're all well and good. Yeah. But with the quickness and the drastic changes happening because of technology and the market right now, you have to have that longer plan, but be willing to change and adapt, but still keeping the same vision.
One other thing, notice the city seems to be involved in a lot of litigation, whether it's with the county and other businesses and things like that. And just yesterday, there was an article that came out that on the lawsuit with the it's the accommodation taxes or whatever, the hospitality taxes with the county, and that the fact that it's a class action suit, and the lawyers are going to walk away with about $6 million. And you're Ms. Jeffcoat in one of our forums a couple weeks ago literally answered, says, well, when she was asked why she or some of the other council people did not attend these mediation hearings, and she kind of just says, well, that's for the lawyers. Is that right?
For me, I think it is important to depend on our lawyers. However, what I would say is, being stewards of taxpayer dollars as city council people, if I get elected, it will be something where I take seriously, at least go and listen. I'm not going to know everything, especially being outside the door right now. None of us who ran for city council, including you, could possibly know everything that's being said or the actual costs until everything is done. And I think it's important for us to be involved in that process as city leaders, regardless of who it is, whether it's council or the mayor, to go and to listen and know these things and to be there. That way we're not getting a game of telephone and hearing what we're told. We're actually there knowing what's happening.
So it's good to assume you would have been sitting in with some of those mediation.
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
Maybe if I couldn't make all of them, I don't expect everyone. People have schedules, but at least be active.
Okay. Tuesday, we have a runoff election. And we talked a little bit with John Krajc and his feelings on the city. And I want to let you know that on Tuesday, I'm going to be voting for John Krajc. And I hope you go out there and vote for him too, because we need some additional changes in the city, and we're going in the right direction. And let's keep pushing it over the line.
And this is my big promise, especially to Ed and some of the viewers of this particular piece is, we're not going to agree on everything. Ed and I don't agree on everything, but there's not a time that Ed and I have sat down and that I haven't opened my ears and actually listened. I don't just hear people. I want to sit with folks, regardless of our belief systems being different, regardless of, what we agree and disagree on, but I want to be there to listen. That's my promise to you, the viewers. That's my promise to Ed and the folks who helped put this interview together. And that's important for next Tuesday. And please, even if you didn't go out and vote on Tuesday, November 5th, this coming Tuesday, November 19th, you can still go out and let your voice be heard. We understand that schedules happen, but please, the importance of turnout on Tuesday can't be mentioned.
And if you're not gonna be in town Tuesday, go this afternoon or Monday, you can go down to Conway, you can go to the, voter, election office and vote there remotely.
And if you need to do absentee voting, that address is 1515 4th Avenue in Conway. It's super fast. They have a voting machine ready, set up for you.